Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. Saturday afternoon. The terrible fires are ongoing in LA, unfortunately, and of course Harry and Meghan had to show up together, holding hands, make it all about themselves. I have just read on that. Outrage, as far as I'm concerned, my personal opinion, it is an outrage. But I want to know what the state of their marriage is, because there's speculation in some platforms, particularly Reddit, that they might just never divorce, that it might be too late for them to divorce, basically. And that's my spin on the speculation that's going on, that basically Harry has run out of options. He can't go back to the royal family. He's lost everything, and all he's got left is Meghan, and she really has failed signally to carve out an independent life for herself, unless this Netflix show does remarkably well. So maybe they are doomed to stay together forever, like Wallace and Edward were doomed to stay together forever, even though by all accounts they couldn't stand each other by the end of their marriage, or she at least couldn't stand him. So a delightful topic for a Saturday afternoon with the After Tarot, my break up and make up tarot deck. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, see what's going on from this perspective, that really they're stuck with each other for all eternity, Harry and Meghan, because they have individually run out of road, and the separate brand thing that they've been trying hasn't worked. It hasn't worked for Harry. He had those few moments in September, and then it all went quiet, and there's just been more disasters. I think he's just lost the chief of Travelist. That woman has just jumped ship. So they've shed another member of staff, basically. And Meghan hasn't managed to accomplish anything on her own either. So they are doomed together, and they're doomed separately, seemingly. That's, of course, my opinion. Let's remind you, this is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It is all my opinion. It's all speculation. One more shuffle. I just read energy here, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. And I don't, of course, wish divorce on anyone, but it's been consistent for me as a reader over a period of years that I have seen that their marriage is in terrible trouble. They really live separate lives as far as the energy goes that I read, that comes through me, and yet here they still are, hand in hand, at the scene of disaster. And is this just the way it's going to have to go for them in future, because they literally have no alternative? Let's see what the cards want to tell us. And Celtic cross coming out, the Star in reverse. It's the card of hope and healing and faith and divine purpose, and it's in reverse. It's also star power. It's a card of celebrity, unfortunately for it, in these tarot readings, literally a star, and both of their stars are losing their glitter, losing their shine. Harry and Meghan are no longer a star couple. They are fading, really fading, and maybe all they have got left is to show up at things together, hand in hand, and bring their own camera crews and release it to TMZ, until even TMZ couldn't be bothered to do anything with the information. Star in reverse. That's pretty bleak if you're Harry and Meghan. And I am reading on them together, their energy together here. Where are we with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? That's a situation they're in. It's kind of end of the road energy, the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are always, when they're upright, fresh starts, new ideas, new initiatives, new whatevers, new money-making racket for them. It would be if it was upright. It's in reverse. The long distance, long relationship that's going to be lucrative, the brand, is in reverse. And I think a lot of this relationship has been about money, merching opportunities, getting out of the royal family, because the royals wouldn't let them merch, and going to California to make their billions. And it's in reverse. So they no longer have that long road ahead of them of luxury and ease and easy money and deals and all of that kind of stuff. It's in reverse. So that tells me financial troubles, but also not able to look down into the future together. And when you can't see your future as a couple, then you're in trouble. So what's the particular trouble they are in? How to start anew, the Fool. How do they start fresh chapters in their lives, either together or separately? They've tried the separate thing for the last, 4 or 5 months, even longer maybe, of going their separate ways, their own separate deals. Hasn't worked for either of them. And if they come back together and try and convince us that they're renewing their vows, and after this time apart, they're so happy. We've seen celebrities do that, and I'm sure you've seen people in your own worlds do that. Are we going to try again? And off we go. But where's the momentum? What's going to fire that? What's going to start that going forward again? Especially when you've got the Star in reverse underneath everything. It's really pessimistic, despairing energy when that card is in reverse. It's really bleak energy. So what's going on behind the scenes between these two? Down at the root of it all, it is all over. 10 of Swords. It's absolutely over. But the card is in the reverse. So they're flogging a dead horse. Yeah, I'm getting those ghastly scenes from Frankenstein when they try and shock the beast awake and bring it back to life. It's that kind of horror, gothic horror kind of scenario with lightning and electricity and sparks flying and this thing jolted back to life that should be left dead. That's the 10 of Swords, and that's the 10 of Swords in reverse. It's really over. And I did say quite recently in readings that you will see things that make you doubt your sanity, but don't doubt your sanity. Trust your instincts on this one. I feel that very strongly. What is their goal right now? And we have the 4 of Wands in reverse, which is the broken home card, and it's in reverse. Well, that's when the card is in reverse. It's broken home. That's what their minds are on. How do they split? It's actually there in their conscious thought. It's there as what is a live issue for them. Is their marriage is broken. Their home is broken. I'm sure, personally, I am sure that they have not lived together for a very long time. And it's all represented in that 4 of Wands in reverse. Of course, the 4 of Wands is also the royal family, the firm, and it's in reverse. So it's something that is there as a live issue for them both. Is can they weasel their way back into the royal family? Because things have gone so horribly wrong for them in California. They've run out of road. They've probably run out of money. How do they get a fresh start? 4 of Wands. Bank of Par. I'm not a bank. William waiting in the wings. And William is waiting in the wings because this is the next card down at the bottom of the tarot deck, which is William, the Chariot, Cancerian, Major Arcana. He's waiting in the wings. So how are they going to slide back into the royal family, into the firm as working royals? So they've got big trouble. Tell me about the time since we last saw them together, which was around Harry's 40th birthday. What's been going on between them since then? I've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Very separate lives. She's been trying to monetize herself, merch herself on her own. The Queen of Pentacles is the good wife, loyal and supportive woman. When she's upright in reverse, withdrawn her support and having to fend for herself, gives credence to my suspicion that Harry cut the credit cards, changed the passwords to the joint bank account, probably sent out letters to creditors, don't give her any more credit. I'm being snarky, but there is an energy in that card of really finances being shut down. And I saw an article in the last few days that Harry is fed up with the way Meghan has been burning through his inheritance and is in a panic, or not in a panic, but sending out messages to her to stop spending and start earning. It's all there in that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She, of course, has failed signally to earn any money since Harry left and went off on his own little adventure by himself. She hasn't achieved anything. So where are we heading? Near future. I'm near for the devil. And the devil is upright. The devil is toxic relationship, codependency, addiction, lies, anger, anything toxic and negative and vile is represented by the devil in general in tarot. So I'm going to interpret that card, and I'm going to interpret it as the two still chained together. They don't want to be, but they are. And they might be for quite some time with the devil. They both maybe have made pacts with the devil, and I mean that metaphorically, not literally, but they have maybe compromised themselves in various ways and find it difficult to sever the ties with each other. Now, it's that a standoff energy that I have read on before, that they might both have the dirt on each other, and then it makes it difficult for one to say, well, I'm out of here. And the other one says, read the book I'm writing on you. The devil. You can't see that they're chained together because I had to block them out down at the bottom of the card with my black marker pen. Let's look at them individually now. Where are they in this situation? Harry first. Harry is, he wants out of this relationship so badly. Four of Swords. He just wants to slink away, go quietly, go to rehab, recover, think, whatever. I'm speculating about the rehab, of course. It's in reverse, having to show up at things like he has just done in LA with her, with the claw, pretend that they are still together against his what he would really like to be doing. He really doesn't want to be forced out in public. He really wants quiet time to reflect, time to heal from this toxic marriage, but can't, has to force himself out and keep up the pretense of being happily married. Where is she in this situation? She is, Ace of Cups in reverse. There's no love lost there. That is it. She's done. She's done emotionally. She's withdrawn from him emotionally. Ace of Cups in reverse. That Ace of Cups could be being offered to someone else or saved for someone else. She could be on the lookout for someone else. I think my personal opinion about her, all that I have ever read about her, is that she's always on the lookout for someone else. But that is just my personal opinion. It is stacked up by evidence, though, I have to say. But can't stand him. Why waste my time with this person? Except unless the camera's rolling. Hopes and fears for the lovely pair. 9 of Pentacles, hoping that they can make their own ways. Well, that she in particular can make her own money, gain financial independence. If she gains financial independence, the divorce is going to happen in record time. It's a materialistic card, the devil as well. That's what the devil represents. And they need to stick together for material reasons, for financial reasons, for gain, material gain. Invictus Games coming up, everyone. 9 of Pentacles, hoping that she is freed financially and can go off and live the life of luxury and ease that she wants to. That card, that 9 of Pentacles, is the Netflix show With Love, Meghan. It's her in the garden with the bees, the honey, the jam, the poor dying dog on his little dog bed, carted from his home to be a prop in someone else's kitchen. My opinion, hoping like mad that this show works. They're all hoping it works. The royal family apparently also hoping it's a smash hit for Meghan so that she doesn't have to write her tell-all memoir. introduce them all some more. Where are we in the divorce thing? Divorcing, not divorcing. And we got the 7 of Cups. That's a nice open-ended answer. Nobody knows at this point. Isn't that interesting? It's still all possible. It's still all to play for with that card. Both of them pretty deluded about where they are in their lives and in their marriage. Really interesting energy. And sitting after that Devil, that they could just, because they have shared issues, in my opinion, possibly substance issues, but also issues to do with just being thirsty and needing attention and needing to be adored and worshipped. Again, my opinion, that might bring them together. They might look at each other and think, I can't stand you, but you're still useful in my life. You're still going to make me famous. You're still my means of getting out there and merching things and being seen and being noticed and having cameras rolling. And he might also be looking at her and thinking, you still have something that is useful for me. It's about what's useful, what you think you can exploit in that 7 of Cups, what you can take because you think it's yours. And so they're still looking at each other and thinking, there's something there for me. But of course, we know in the 7 of Cups, most of the cups are filled with horrors. That's my reading. I think the story has a way to go, the divorce story. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.